Okay, greetings, patriots, starseeds, light workers, and of course our brave military. Welcome to 1776 United, and we're in a worldwide and galactic revolution. I'm Alex West, reporting from the East Kootenays, 29th of September. Now today, I want to go through this is more or less an alert of what I've been researching here as of yesterday. And of course it did go viral, the dangers of Tylenol, but it just doesn't sit at Tylenol. There's drugs that are contained or that have been put into not just Tylenol, drugs containing acetaminophen, aluminum dioxide, and mercuries, and some poison. They're all cancerous, and they will destroy your liver, kidneys, cause blindness, and even child birth defects. Tylenol is one of them. Excedrin, NyQuil, Dayquil, Advil. One second here. Aspirin, Midol, Bayer Back and Body, Aleve, Tylenol Extra Strength, Advil again. It goes on and on. Vicks VapoRub, Benadryl, cough, congestion, whatever it is. Everything. And when I checked into the big grocery store that was here, I was even checking the cold and flu products, the pain relievers, the Robitussin, the Theraflu, all of it, Excedrin, even the Somanix, and for the children, there's a Tylenol again, the Motrin, Advil, and of course, other things that stop fevers. All of it has contaminant in it, acetaminophen and aluminum dioxides, mercuries that will cause cancers. We all have to stop buying this product. Now we can debate on that, what's in there, but as long as what I saw today, the stuff is still on the shelf and people are still buying it up, and I'm telling everybody, stop taking it because you are poisoning yourself. Another thing, and I want to direct this to all our beautiful women in the world, stop using the makeup, stop using the lipstick, the deodorants, the bath salts, the soaps and stuff like that. Be very, very careful what you buy to wash yourself with. Even the dish soap has all these bad cancerous products in it, especially the clothes detergents. All of it's got to be stopped. All of it's got to be cleaned up. Now, we can debate this back and forth about, the makeups that they're doing, and I know it's going to be very, very hard for a lot of women to stop wearing makeup, but I'm going to tell you, us guys want to see a healthy woman. We do not want to see an unhealthy woman caked on with makeup on. We just don't. And, and I want to go back a little bit of history here. When I was young growing up, women did not wear makeup in the 60s, late 60s and 70s, and, it was, our brain waves back then was all about love and light and freedom and flower children. And, yes, there was some, what we call it, party drugs. Okay. But they were clean and life was good back then. And now everything that you turn to is poison. And I want to sound the alarm on that, okay? We have to start deprogramming ourselves. And it's like I said before, the illiterate of the 21st century will not be people that cannot read or write, but it will be people to try to deprogram themselves from all the lies and the bad products that they put on themselves to go back to the natural way of doing things. This is going to be the biggest challenge of humanity's life. And we can say that, Robert F. Kennedy is out there stopping the chemtrailing, and he's up there doing this and stopping, bringing all this stuff off the shelves, and the manufacturers shutting them down and burning up these manufactured plants. All this can go on, and it's a war. But I believe, based on what I have visioned, what I have investigated in the last day or two, has been nothing but cancerous drugs that have been additives into all our beauty products, all our big pharma medicines, all of that has to go away. And I knew this long time ago, but it's really becoming, it's at the point now where, since the Tylenol alert came down the other day, I thought and I felt it was time for me to come up and say something. I've been working into products. There is products out there. There's soaps out there that are, that have no contaminants in them. They're completely organic. And if you do a little bit of studying, some home farm ingredients type thing, stuff that you can even pull from your garden, yucca plants, all this other stuff, that you can make soaps out of this stuff. I really stress that we all have to try to start getting back to that stuff. Like I said, I practice what I preach. I do not have soaps, or even my deodorants. I'm almost out, but I've gotten them from organic places in the Philippines. But I do know how to make my own, cleansing stuff, and I am practicing that right now. And it's it's actually more economical than buying the big expensive products that are in the big box stores, which are going to disappear anyways. And you may as well start retraining yourself now, because when we go into our new world, none of the stuff will be existing. You have to remember, everybody, please understand that what this surrounds us right now is all deep state, and it's all the old matrix. That's why all of it's got to come down, because it's not of our world. We did not develop it. These are all corporations designed to take humanity and submit it to their need, their control. They want to have control over everything, and we have to be there to say, no, we will find our own natural path to freedom. And that's why you're going to see in the coming days, if not weeks, military starting to take over cities and clean out all the garbage that connects themselves to these big satanic corporations. And I hope that's not coming soon enough. Now, I want to also add that the NPCs that are controlling our countries now, that are completely corrupt, they are being NPC controlled and scripted. These NPCs will never have a press conference. You'll be never able to ask them questions directly, because they run on a script, and their script is about the decimation of humanity. And we're talking about digital IDs and gasoline prices, what they are. I mean, all of this is basically there to inflict pain and suffering in our lives. And we have to recognize these monsters for what they are. These what they call politicians could not hold a job if their life depended on it. And I'm talking about the original ones. These ones probably already got removed and taken over by a clone, and are run automatically or scripted through their handlers. Okay, and I'm talking about everybody, including Trump. Trump is, you're not going to see Trump, the real Trump, out there doing and saying the things that he does. It's just that is not him. He's being held in a very secret, safe location, well protected, and he's letting this military-controlled operation script itself out, and there is nothing that we can do except walk amongst the walking dead, the NPCs. And as you may notice, Patriots, Star Season Light Workers, you will notice that there is more and more videotapes of people maybe at the gym, or they're walking in the superstore or some kind of a grocery store, and they're saying, I just saw a reptilian. I just saw, a person with black eyes. They don't look normal. Are they human? What's going on here? And this is all about the exposure. This is all finally starting to come out now. We are now in it, and humanity is waking up. Even the people that did not want to wake up are now waking up. And you're going to see a lot of this stuff happening. And remember, any law enforcement or law authority that you are encountering or having to engage in, please do not engage them. They have had many, many Kool-Aid shots, and they are sugared up to the top, if you know what I mean. They are, at any different frequency that they're in line with, could erupt into or trigger them into doing something they don't want to do. And this is why you've maybe seen so many police do some very, very heinous things to law-abiding citizens and people that did no harm, because they're being triggered by frequency, because they are all Kool-Aid up. All right? So we're seeing the unfolding of what the dark, deep, satanic elements have created for our environment, and we are having to deal with these dark elements now. And like I said, we have to keep ourselves safe. We have to keep ourselves protected, with protection. And we also have to keep ourselves healthy until we get through this very bad time of what is going on in our world right now. And it's just not just in Canada. It's absolutely everywhere. It's mostly in the States. I mean, it's in Europe. It's everywhere. I'm not seeing it as much as in Asia as I am here, but it's getting really cranked up here. And, like I said, anybody with a badge on that is still holding a job, they're contaminated, seriously contaminated, because they would not have that badge on or that uniform on, and you know what I'm talking about, unless they were Kool-Aid up. And that means that they're full of nanotech, and we have to avoid them. Keep all your lights on your vehicles working, drive the speed limit. Do not attract any attention that's going to get you pulled over, okay? They're the ones that have a gun, and they are full of Kool-Aid, and anything could trigger them at any time, as we've been witnessing for the last few years now. We've been witnessing the aggressive tyrannical bullshit they've been handing out to our law-abiding citizens. This has got to stop, and it will stop. And again, we have to be safe. Protect your bodies, your skin. Try to move into alternatives. Listen, ladies, the guys love you with no makeup. Understand that. I would rather see a woman with no makeup on and her hair nicely combed. And you know what? We don't mind a little bit of BO. We're okay with it. A female BO is actually a turn on for us guys, okay? So let's move off with all the fake, utter bullshit, and let's get back to a natural way of living. All right? Bye for now.